Hey, what's up, man? It's Metro, and we're checking out. We're gonna do something a little new. All right, this is gonna be a long process, I'd imagine. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a full lore play of Pokemon Reborn. Now, if you don't know what a lore play is, basically, it's just gonna be me playing the game through and showing only the parts that are relevant to the story. Before we even start anything about this, I want to tell you guys a little bit about the game itself. All right. If you're not aware, the game's creator has built up a pretty substantial community behind her, and all of the characters in this game are in some way related to that. Many of them, I believe, if not almost all of them, are actually real people. Some have personified roles. Some are actually like how they are in the game. Some have actually said some of the things they have. Some have actually done some of the things they have. Like, unfortunately, some of the characters that pass away in the game have done so in real life as well. So it's pretty nuts, all right? Myself and Arno, you probably recognize the game already. We've done a full Let's Play of it, and it's super slow. And after rewatching it, I mean, we're almost like 60 some episodes in, and you know, it's just such a great game. So I'm gonna do a condensed version. Hopefully it's not gonna be too long. There's not, you know, that most of the story itself is really condensed and really well done. So that's gonna be it. If you guys have any interests or concerns or anything like that you want to let me know about, like maybe a certain part of the story that you definitely want me to go over, feel free to let me know. When we started the original Let's Play, we didn't do any of the voice acting or stuff like that up until like a third of the way through the initial game. So I'm going to be doing full voice acting just like I did for the Final Fantasy, and obviously how we do it for Reborn, and just have some fun, right? I love the game. I've been meaning to play through it for a long time, a second time, and this gives me a good incentive to do this. So if you're watching this video, I've already recorded a lot. All right, this is something that I failed to do with Final Fantasy, and it kind of eludes me, something like this. So I'm not going to put anything live on this series until I've recorded a good amount of it to make sure that I haven't failed at my task. So anyway, let's get started. All right, greetings challengers, this is Aim. Welcome to the Reborn region, the creator of the game, right? My name is Aim. I'm the manager of the prestigious Reborn League. Please allow me to direct you. Would you like to view the controls? No, I would not like to view the controls. I'm also using a gamepad for this, which is great because I much prefer the gamepad. It's something I didn't do up until like a few months ago in the series, the actual series. You must be ready, accomplished trainer, blah, blah, blah. So this isn't really story, honestly. Just going to fly through this. Reborn is a region ravaged by disaster and impurity. Only recently have we begun repopulating the area since the Armageddon years ago. But among those who flock to the area are some of the strongest trainers ever known. Well, that's why you're here, isn't it? So tell me about yourself. So now, these are really cool. You can pick boy, girl, or neither. I already played a girl in the actual series. The boy sprite's pretty cool. And there's also like dark-skinned, like a Caucasian and maybe an African-American kind of. But anyway, we're going to go neither. All right, now what do you think is the cool one here? The girl looking one on the left, or kind of more the dude looking one on the right? I mean, they're neither. They're not actually a girl or a boy. They don't, and you'll see what's up with that later. It's a really cool thing. I wouldn't be surprised if she knew somebody who was like this as well. I think we'll pick the silver-haired one on the right. That's gonna be me for this. And as a tribute to my good buddy who got me into this game, it's gotta be Arna. All right, so we're gonna do hats off to you, buddy. This is all you, man. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. What? Yeah, so let's go. My name is Arno in the game, and today we play Pokemon. All right, we're nearly there. The train will be pulling into Paradox Station shortly. I've arranged for an acquaintance to meet you when we arrive. She'll be your guide to the city. So I do have to say this is it's a bit slow start. Like there's some action a little bit here, but the first like chapter of the game's basically broken down. The game creator told us there's gonna be 19 chapters. So this is the beginning of the first chapter. All right. Hey, are you awake? Aim again. Good, you're okay. I'm not sure how, but someone caused the train that we were on to explode right as it pulled into the station. Fortunately, I was able to get us out of there in time. But who would? And this is going to be the first gym like leader or whatever. Hi. Julia. Julia, what did you do? What? I didn't do anything. I was at the gym, and then suddenly, boom! And then I came running. Because, if these things are exploding, I've got to be there to see it. It's so cool. Well, I don't think it's a coincidence that the bomb detonated right when the train pulled into Paradox Station. Somebody planned this to try to destroy the station. But by the looks of it, they did a pretty good job. This isn't time to be admiring their work. I'm going to have the perimeter locked down immediately. The culprit may not have escaped the area just yet. Sorry, Arno. I have to go, but I'll have someone check up on you. Go to the Grand Hall. It's a short stroll down the road. She'll probably be waiting for you there. And don't worry about all of this. We'll take care of it. So you're Arno. I'm Julia, captain of Cheer and Pep, and all things bubbly and bright. Oh, pop quiz. Are you going to take on the Reborn League? No. What? That's no fun. You simply must. Why, I do insist. Wait, why do I insist? Well, because I'm the electric gym leader. I'll be looking forward to your challenge, so go on, get down to the Grand Hall already. So she's pretty nuts, right? So, yeah, it's basically, this is setting the stage. And like I said, it's a pretty slow start. So let's get into a little bit more story here in a bit, all right? Okay, here we meet a pretty important character out of the gate. Once again, a slow starting character, but hey, are you Arno? I'm Victoria. Nice to meet you. Aim asked that I help you get signed into the Reborn system. Don't worry, it doesn't take long. Let's go inside. So she's kind of like, I wouldn't call her a major character, but she does play a pretty important part halfway through. Hi, surprised to see me so soon? It turns out we caught the culprit almost immediately. He's being interrogated right downstairs. Culprit? You mean the one behind the bombing? Yep, it seems he's not working alone. Anyway, it's of no concern right now. So you're both here to get signed up for the Reborn League, right? That's right. Kiki said that if it would be good for my training. Also, if I started over completely. So she asked if I could get new Pokemon too. Well, normally we reserve them strictly for newcomers. But for Kiki, I suppose I could make an exception. Oh, thank you. So these are characters that will eventually meet Kiki, etc. And, you know, Victoria is meant to be like a trainer who kind of already has trained, but you'll see why she's kind of starting over. So, however, Arno will have the first choice then. That's okay. I don't mind at all. All right, now there's only one choice when you come into this room. These Pokemon are all set aside for new trainers to choose from. Go ahead, take anyone you like. I'll make it easy for you too. The top row is grass, the middle is fire, bottom is, yeah, obviously, okay. All right, so this is the first time we came to her. This is like, oh my god, like the best, the sexiest thing you could ever see in a Pokemon game, right? You can literally choose any of the 6, like fire, grass, or water from any generation. But we are taking Torchic, as it's the only real option. And this isn't really lore, but just wanted to tell you a little bit about why. It's incredibly overpowered in this game. Just having the base attack that it does, and since there's always a level cap, it's really important. So anyway, yeah, back to the story stuff. Which one did you pick, Arno? Oh, don't worry, I won't pick just to beat you. That's silly. I already know which one I want anyway. Well then, shall we? So now she's gonna go up and pick Pignite, whatever the original like evolution of that. Now this is a main character. I consider this guy, he's a main character. Hey, you're cute. What? No, I didn't say anything. Hey, was AIM just here? Oh, so she's with somebody else. Okay. My name's Cain. How about yours? Arno. Yeah, pretty name. So by the looks of it, you just got your first Pokemon. Are you going to challenge the league? I'm starting over fresh too. Well, by necessity, but never mind that. Anyway, what do you say to a battle, Arno? All right, now he's a poison guy, and he's always going to have some poison types, but this isn't lore, so we'll be right back. Cute and talented. Very nice. Come on, let's get our Pokemon healed up. There's a center built in right over here. Welcome. Yeah, obviously we're going to rest the Pokemon. So it's kind of a scripted entrance to the game, but yeah, I mean, you could actually lose that battle if you're, I guess if you're unlucky and if you have a bad matchup, but there you are. Sorry, I kind of stole Arno. Oh, Cain, I forgot you were coming by. It's okay. When you were gone, I met Arno and had some fun. Had some fun? I didn't know you were like that, Arno. What? No, we just had a battle. Oh, that does sound fun. I want to test out my new Pokemon too. Come on, Arno. Up for one more? You two do that. Cain, come with me. I'll get you set up. Yes, Master. Master? Nothing. Yeah, come on. So he's a pretty weirdo, but he's actually a really big, he drives the story pretty heavily. It's a really cool character. No, so I actually lost this one, which is interesting. And I think it's a bit different. Yeah, so yay, I won. Don't get down though. Every loss is a lesson, so you can actually lose those. And mostly because I had fire type and she got a crit and I didn't. So, hey, AIM's waiting for you guys when you're done. I'm gonna hit the road. See ya. See ya. Oh, good. Let's go get registered for the Reborn League. So yeah, unfortunately, Cain's appearance doesn't really come until much later, but sorry to keep you waiting. No worries at all. Actually went ahead and entered you both into the system already. So then all that's left is to give you these. Firstly, a Pokedex. Yeah, this is all really not important stuff. You get the running shoes, and that's, yeah, nothing really going on. So like I said, it's a pretty slow start. So all right, I should get going and tell Kiki I'm on my way. Who's Kiki? Oh, she's my teacher. I'm an apprentice at Apophel Academy. It's in the Azurine region of Reborn. If you're ever in the area, be sure to drop by. Well, you'll have to. Kiki is also the fighting gym leader. Anyway, here, these might help you. We get 5 Pokeballs. I know everyone says there's no wild Pokemon in Reborn City, but it's not true. They just like to stay hidden. Look around. I know you'll find them. Once you're ready, you should head over to Peridot Gym. It's right in between the station. So she kind of just lets you know. But yeah, obviously, if you haven't surmised this by now, the region is pretty devoid of life. So that's actually pretty important story-wise. Like originally in the first few iterations of this game, there was even less wild Pokemon. But now there was a lot more like event-based stuff. But now I feel like it's a pretty even mix, and a lot of the crazy event-based Pokemon have kind of been either replaced or just removed wholly. So let's see what else we can find. Please continue. Right. So where were we? All right. You were just about to tell me your little friends. I'm not going to talk. I ain't going to say a word. Huh. About that. Let me introduce you to my friend Torkoal. Now, my buddy Torkoal here, he isn't the most patient fella. And when people keep him waiting, he tends to blow off a bit of hot air, so to speak. Which brings me to my second point. You know what kind of chair you're strapped in, right? Ah, it's metal. Huh, you're not completely dumb. Good. So Torkoal here gets a little fired up, right? When people don't answer. And I think even you could figure out what happens to metal when it gets heated up. So really, the choice is yours, friend. Tell us about your teammates or you'll be in the hot seat for quite a while. I'll ask again. Who are you working with? I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to... Torkoal, how do you feel about that, buddy? Makes like a screeching noise. Ah! So there you go. That's it's actually a newer scene since we did the Let's Play. That wasn't actually in. But yeah, that's pretty important. Now this isn't really lore, but it is kind of important. The Snubble runs away and she tells you a bit about the level cap system, which is actually a really important part of this game. It makes it really challenging, and overall the game's great. But yeah, let's see what other story stuff we can dig up here, all right? All right, so we find out that, you know, the first gym leader is not there, and then we come up here. This is one of the main antagonists, I guess you would say. I mean, they really antagonize the main character. They may not actually be a neutral, or they may just be a neutral character, but they certainly are not my favorite character in the game. It's their fault for not specifying. How careless of them. Ugh. Actually, click on the game. There we go. Hey, what are you looking at? Got a problem? I hope not. You don't quite know who you're messing with. Name's Fern. I'm the cool cat and the top dog. Got it? No, I don't think you do. You know what? Get ready for a lesson in class. And we're going to fight Fern, who's, I'd say, officially our rival, our official rival, but yeah. Now, after we beat Fern, we come back to the gym. Oh, hi, Arno. Were you coming to challenge my gym? I'd love to battle you, but it's going to have to wait. We've got trouble. I just got a report from AIM saying that about the train station bombing. They caught the perp, and not only was he working alone, but there was a whole team. He said the next place they were going to blow up was my power plant, my gym. Nobody booms things without me, at least not of all my things. So I'm going to hop over there and teach them a lesson. One of my friends is going to come help too, so I've got to run. I know, why don't you come too? Meet us at the Moss Water Factory. It's right by the train tracks. See you there. Yeah, so anyway, you know, like I said, it's super slow, honestly. The beginning of the story, especially Julia, we learn a little bit about her, but yeah, I mean, she doesn't go on to become like a major character, so we're just going to go right up there, and with, you know, Fern as part of it, it's kind of blah. Oh no, you came. I was just thinking of how we get in. The door is sealed shut, but I think Okay, stand back. And she's going to use explosions to boom it up. All right, all better. And there's now another minor. I don't know. Once again, I feel like originally these characters were meant to be more, but they just kind of never developed. Hey, where did you guys come from? Explosion detected. Julia's presence confirmed. Well, what do you know? Make things go boom. Acquire friends. Oh no, this is Florinia. Back in school, she was my roommate and BFF. And this is Fern. Hi, Fern. Okay, moving on. I get no respect. But it's fine. Arno and I have already met. Time wastes. Let us proceed. Yo, Arno, I know you got off on the wrong foot, but it's cool, right? Anyway, don't mind my sister. She's kind of weird. People call her Flowbot. Well, I call her Rainy because she's not a robot. Now, come on, focusies. We have bad guys to boom. Supposedly, they're in the space. The guy who boomed Peridot Station is with the group called Team Meteor. Weird name, am I right? But if we don't get in here and boom their faces off, they're going to keep booming everything else. A practice I normally approve of, but not like this. So, charge! Yeah, I mean, it's a well-written character, certainly, but it just doesn't go anywhere. This place smells terror-bad-tastic. The wine hue indicates high levels of pollutants. Estimated toxicity, 90+%. And this is being dumped right into Azurine Lake? No wonder why it's so poisonous. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Enough of the hippie environmental bullshit. Let's just get going. We have to stop this factory from ruining the lake. Team Meteor clearly doesn't care about the well-being of the city at all. The path diverges. The most efficient course of motion for facilitation of thorough investigation and reclamation of this property is a similar bisection of the party. And in English, she said we should split up, duh. Rini, come with me. We'll take this wing. Arno, you go with Fern. Try not to let his attitude get to you. Excuse me? I didn't say anything. Come on, Rini, let's go. Proceed with caution. I always do, sis. You were not the intended recipient of my previous statement. Permission for you to be life-endangered recklessness. Granted. Damn. Even his sister hates him. Well, as you can see, she didn't get enough hugs growing up. Not my problem. Sorry, now, looks like it's you and me. Just try not to slow me down. And, you know, these characters are pretty, you know, they do a decent job of writing them early, but they kind of just fall off. Except Fern. He kind of remains the, I guess you can call it, like, the true rival of the series. And then after a series of double battles through the Meteor headquarters, or whatever we're going to call this, in Reborn City, we're going to find ourselves with a small challenge. Meteor headquarters confirmed beyond gate. Now it's just a matter of opening it. If they're planning more demolitions, they'll probably have a stash of explosions somewhere. If we can get those, I can easily boom this gate to smithereens. Actually, I see. This station's digital security system appears substandard. It should be breachable. Please hold. Hold schmold, that'll take all day. I don't know, you think you can find where they keep the explosives? If it wasn't the way we came in, it's probably nearby. If you can do that, we'll be in easily. Why is combustion your solution to any obstacle? Fun for the whole family? Yes. Whatever, man. I don't have time to sit around all day and wait for the Flowbot to hack into the system. Let's just go find some bombs already. That's the spirit. For once, Fern says something I agree with. Quick, Arno, to the Boommobile. So, you know, it's a pretty flavorful character, but unfortunately, there's just not, you know, like I said, it just doesn't really go anywhere. Here you go, crazy lady. So we got the explosives. Boom, you got them. Okay, let's do this. Okay, 3, 2, 1, Huh? Security breach complete. Let us proceed. Wait, but and the booms. What about the booms? Rainy, you can't do that. I was just about to. Rainy! Leave it to my sister to ruin everyone's fun. Whatever, let's just get a move on it. Alright, so now this is probably the first most important scene of the entire, like, this is where everything starts, right? You're the one in charge around here? And if I am? We're gonna blow your face off for what you did to Paradox Station.
Amusing. Tell me, what power do you think you have to do so?
Just who do you think you are, anyway?
You know already. We are Team Meteor, and we do not relent. Don't think you got through this place on your own ability. We have no intention of defeating you. Our purpose here is forfeit already, but it was necessary to let you in, so that you could attend a demonstration.
Let us in?
Did you really think you hacked our security so easily? Foolish. I ordered our operators to slow you down long enough to delete all mission-critical data from our systems. But it seems we overestimated your strength. Time was ample. We got bored of waiting. Now, enough talk. Aster.
Yes, boss.
Eclipse.
Yeah?
Deal with the small fries. I can deal with the gym leaders.
If you say so. For Team Meteor. So yeah, bit of a fight here. Huh? Look at that. So she got Voltorb, all that. You know, it's pretty cool. Grr.
So, you lost already? How disappointing. I can take on 2 myself easily, but 4? Well, it was an amusing diversion. Don't think you've won, though. Team Meteor does not forgive.
Is he gone? Affirmative. Cradley, return. You too, Electrode. Good job. Now let's see. Okay, you should all start running now. Huh? What did you do now? Oh shit, let's move. So yeah. Well, that's a wrap. Go, team. If you're done with your pyrotechnics, I'm getting out of here. Indeed. Obsidia remains problematic. I will attend to that now. Okay. Thank you for your help. I know you've been really busy since our graduation, but it's nice to get to hang out. Just like old times, right? And equally destructive. Correct. However, sentimentalities remain counterproductive. I will report today's proceedings to AIM. Farewell. Reenie? She's just never been the same since. Since Titania? Yeah, she traumatizes people like that. What's new? Anyway, I got places to be too. I'm not like Arno who could just wander around forever and not get anything done. Peace. Thanks for your help today, Arno. You were great. I'm going back to the gym now. Since I know I'm not going to randomly go boom in the middle of the night or something, I expect to see you soon. So, yeah. Now, this is the weird part, right? Titania, the character they just mentioned, is I feel like it's another bit part, and it's probably resultant of the fact that, you know, like I said, a lot of these characters are actually based on real people, which is great and all, but it kind of adds an illusion of extra that is not actually there. So that character doesn't get involved in the story until much later, like towards the end of episode like 13, I think it is, maybe 12. And as of right now, you just don't really learn anything about Florinia. Maybe in the upcoming episodes we will, like the episodes that will not of this series, but whatever. But anyway, yeah, so next up is going to be the gym battle, and then that's going to be the end of the episode. So there's not really any more story to discuss here, but let's. I'm going to do the gym real quick, and then we'll see what's next. All right, guys, in the final, every episode, like every chapter of this story ends with a gym battle, and this is Julia's. Actually, it's a really, really cool room. But hi, Arno. Welcome to the super duper ultra hyper electro dazzle hypey boom time room, house of cheer. And just ignore all the super lame machinery junk. I need more banners and streamers and fireworks. Wait, is that a safety hazard? Oh, who cares? Anyway, don't think I'll go easy on you just because you helped us out earlier. I have to prove I have pride to uphold. As former captain of the cheerleader of the Onyx Trainer School, honor depends on it. OTS, we represent. We pack a punch and don't relent. But all right. I'm wired, so let's fight. How about that, man? Pretty. I mean, it's good. It's well written dialogue and stuff like that, but just ultimately not a character that goes too far. I lost. Oh, so lame. But whatever. I'm gonna go take a power nappy. Huh? Oh right. Fine. Take your whatchamacallit badge. Arno received the Bolt badge. The thingamajigger badge makes stuff happen, and it also allows you to use the, I need coffee. It also allows you to use the HM cut outside of battle. Also, the Volt badge, Pokemon up to level 25 will always obey you. That's right. Also, take this. Consider it a thank you for help earlier. Yeah, but this isn't the story. Anyway, so that's it. That's the end of what basically started the game, the first chapter of the game. And, you know, you get to meet Fern, you get to meet Julia, you get to meet Florinia, and you get to meet some of the Team Rocket members. Now, while they may not be important right now, they are actually, you know, minus, I guess Fern is probably the only one out of the actual, like, good guys that carries on into subsequent acts. But, I mean, these characters resurface in the next, like, chapter and stuff. But that's pretty much it. So that's going to be the end of the first episode, and we'll see you guys in the next one.